Hello everybody, today we're doing the unboxing on the Pantech Jest from Verizon Wireless. The Pantech Jest is the second of the newest Pantech phones that have come out for Verizon Wireless. It is the little brother to the Pantech Crux, just because it's not as advanced as its bigger brother, but it does have some little features of its own, which we'll get into in a little bit. On the bottom of the box, it does say that it reads a micro SD card, but I believe it does not have one installed. It does have T9 along with Rhapsody, so it does do a lot of things that the bigger brother does, just without the touchscreen. Along the left side, you're going to have the contents. It does not include SD card, so that's kind of sad. Another view of it slid up. The name Jest. So let's go ahead and open her up and see what's inside. Here we have the Jest itself. Pretty nice and stylish looking. It does have almost the same stylization as the bigger brother, but we'll take a look at that in here in a minute. Inside the box, you've got a fold-up flap along with the same little box that comes out. Same contents: a USB cord, along with a what I call a head unit or a plug unit that plugs into the wall, along with tips, hits, and shortcuts. So here we have the Jest itself. I'm going to go and take a quick look at the outside of the phone. It does have what looks like just an OK button, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Here's your talk button, your end button, along with your power button, your clear, along with your mic for speakerphone or for voice activations, along with the music key. Along at the top, you've got the SD card port that does not have an SD card in it, unfortunately. Along the left side, you've got what looks like a 3.5mm headphone jack, volume toggle, along with speakerphone. Along the right side of the phone, you've got the camera button, along with a looks like a camera button and the charging port for the phone. Slide it up, and you got the full QWERTY keyboard. Lights up pretty vibrantly, so you can see it in the dark. So we'll go ahead and explain this little OK button here. It's a little sneaky. You hit the OK button, of course, to go to menu, but instead of hitting like up and down buttons like normal, you actually just slide your finger down. It does have Social Bean on it, so it does do Facebook and Twitter with a data plan. You cannot do it without it, so anybody who asks that, it cannot do it without it. It does have Bing search. Your recent calls are there, along with Navigator and all that other fun stuff. It does do email just like the Crux does, contacts, along with messaging. Messaging is pretty normal. Your message, here we go. That's okay. Yep. Okay. So normal QWERTY keyboard. This one obviously will never have a swipe on it. So, and okay. And you'll notice every time you go back to the home screen, it'll change. It has a slideshow, different backgrounds. I'm sure you can set it up to have it stay on one, but right now the regular version has it where it switches back and forth to different ones, and it does have a mobile background where it moves around. Along the back, you can see the 2-megapixel camera, along with a little speaker there. So it is a 2-megapixel camera on there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. Okay. Here we go. Its highest resolution is, I believe, 1600 by 1200. So it's a pretty decent, decent resolution. This one I have not read if it does video, so let's find out real quick. Nope, didn't do that. Let's erase. Options. Nope, doesn't look like it has a camcorder on it. Yeah, looks like it's just a camera, unfortunately. But oh well. If you wanted to get a camcorder, you can get the bigger one, but this one is still a pretty solid phone. Again, the dial pad is just going to be right here. Unfortunately, for those who try to call numbers like Apple's customer service or anything like that, you're going to have to actually look at another keyboard in order to see what numbers you have to press. So again, that was just a small little update, little review and unboxing of the Pantech Jest from Verizon. To me, it seems like it's a decent little feature phone, more for a first-time full QWERTY keyboard phone user. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments section below or on my Facebook or Twitter.